The land that is now Pakistan has a rich history dating back thousands of years. From the ancient Indus Valley civilization to the Mughal Empire, this region has witnessed the rise and fall of great civilizations. It has been a crossroads of cultures and religions, shaping its unique identity. By the 19th century, the British had established their rule over India, including the territories that would become Pakistan. British rule had a profound impact on the Indian subcontinent, bringing about significant political, economic, and social changes. It also sowed the seeds for a new consciousness among the Muslims of India. This awareness of a distinct identity would eventually lead to the Pakistan movement. The Muslims in India, who had once ruled vast swathes of the subcontinent, found themselves increasingly marginalized under British rule. They lagged behind in education and economic opportunities. This sense of deprivation, coupled with the growing influence of Hindu nationalism, fueled a sense of unease among the Muslim population. As the 19th century progressed, Muslim leaders began to advocate for greater political representation and safeguards for their community. The late 19th and early 20th centuries witnessed the rise of Muslim nationalism in India. Leaders like Sir Syed Ahmed Khan emphasized education and social reform for Muslims to progress. The All India Muslim League, founded in 1906, became the platform to voice Muslim aspirations. The Muslim League initially focused on securing separate electorates for Muslims to ensure their political representation. However, as the idea of Indian independence from British rule gained momentum, Muslim leaders began to demand a separate Muslim state. They argued that in a united India, dominated by a Hindu majority, Muslims would be relegated to a permanent minority status. This demand for a separate homeland for the Muslims of India was articulated most prominently by Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who would later become known as the Quaid-e-Azam, or Great Leader of Pakistan. Jinnah, initially an advocate of Hindu-Muslim unity, came to believe that partition was the only way to safeguard the rights and interests of Indian Muslims. He argued that Hindus and Muslims were two distinct nations with different cultures, religions, and ways of life. The Lahore Resolution of 1940, moved by A.K. Fazlul Huq and passed by the Muslim League, formally demanded a separate Muslim state. This resolution marked a turning point in the history of the Pakistan movement. As the Second World War raged on, the demand for Pakistan gained momentum. The Muslim League, under Jinnah's leadership, launched the Direct Action Day on August 16, 1946, to press for their demand for a separate Muslim state. The day witnessed widespread violence between Hindus and Muslims, particularly in Calcutta, further deepening the communal divide. The British government, realizing the gravity of the situation, finally decided to grant independence to India, but with the caveat of partition. The task of dividing the country was entrusted to a British lawyer, Sir Cyril Radcliffe, who had never been to India before. The Radcliffe Line, as it came to be known, was hastily drawn, dividing Punjab and Bengal, the two major provinces with significant Muslim populations. The partition plan, announced in June 1947, triggered one of the largest mass migrations in human history. Millions of Hindus, Muslims, and Sikhs were uprooted from their ancestral homes and forced to migrate. On August 14, 1947, Pakistan emerged as an independent nation on the map of the world. The birth of Pakistan was a momentous event, marking the culmination of years of struggle and sacrifice. However, the joy of independence was overshadowed by the horrors of partition. The partition triggered one of the bloodiest episodes in human history. Millions of people were displaced and countless lives were lost in the communal violence that ensued. The partition left a deep scar on the psyche of both India and Pakistan. It also created a legacy of mistrust and hostility between the two neighbors. Despite the challenges, Pakistan embarked on its journey as a sovereign nation. Jinnah, the architect of Pakistan, became its first Governor-General. He envisioned Pakistan as a modern, democratic state where Muslims could live in peace and practice their religion freely. Section 5. Building a Nation, the Early Years. The early years of Pakistan were marked by challenges. The new nation had to build its institutions from scratch. It faced a refugee crisis, economic instability, and political turmoil. The assassination of Jinnah in 1948 was a major blow to Pakistan. His death created a void in leadership that the newly formed nation struggled to fill. Liaquat Ali Khan, the first Prime Minister of Pakistan, was also assassinated in 1951, further adding to the political instability. Despite these challenges, Pakistan made significant strides in its early years. It adopted its first constitution in 1956, declaring itself an Islamic republic. The country also witnessed economic growth, particularly in the industrial sector. However, political instability continued to plague Pakistan. The country experienced its first military coup in 1958 when General Ayub Khan seized power. This marked the beginning of a pattern of military interventions in Pakistani politics. Section 6. Challenges and triumphs shaping the destiny. The following decades saw Pakistan grappling with political instability, economic challenges, and regional conflicts. The country fought wars with India in 1965 and 1971. The 1971 war resulted in the secession of East Pakistan, which became Bangladesh. This was a major setback for Pakistan and led to a period of introspection and soul-searching. Despite these challenges, Pakistan also made notable progress in various fields. It developed its nuclear program, becoming the first Muslim-majority nation to do so. The country also witnessed economic growth, particularly during the 1980s under the rule of General Zia-ul-Haq. However, this period also saw the rise of religious extremism and militancy, which would have long-term consequences for Pakistan. Section 7. Pakistan in the 21st century. The 21st century brought new challenges and opportunities for Pakistan. The country joined the global war on terror after the 9/11 attacks, becoming a key ally of the United States. Pakistan's role in the war on terror has been both praised and criticized. While it has made significant sacrifices in fighting terrorism, it has also been accused of harboring certain militant groups. In recent years, Pakistan has made significant strides in its democratic transition. The country has held several successful elections and civilian governments have completed their terms. However, the military continues to wield significant influence in Pakistani politics. Section 8. A tapestry of cultures, the soul of Pakistan. Pakistan is a land of diverse cultures, languages, and traditions. From the majestic mountains of the north to the fertile plains of the Punjab to the bustling metropolis of Karachi, Pakistan offers a rich cultural tapestry. The country is home to various ethnic groups, each with its unique customs and traditions. Pakistani culture is a blend of Islamic traditions and indigenous influences. Family values, hospitality, and respect for elders are highly regarded in Pakistani society. The country has a rich tradition of music, dance, and literature. Urdu, the national language, is a beautiful and expressive language that has produced some of the subcontinent's finest poetry and prose. Section 9. Looking ahead, a future full of promise. Today, Pakistan stands at a crossroads. The country faces numerous challenges, including terrorism, economic instability, and political polarization. However, it also has tremendous potential. Pakistan has a young and dynamic population, a strategic location, and a growing economy. The future of Pakistan depends on its ability to overcome these challenges and capitalize on its strengths. It needs to strengthen its democratic institutions, promote economic growth, and address the root causes of extremism. If Pakistan can succeed in these endeavors, it has the potential to become a prosperous and influential nation in the 21st century. The journey ahead may be challenging, but the spirit of the Pakistani people, their resilience and their determination give us hope for a brighter future.